I feel like this is the shiny new toy. This is the toy. This is like, listen, we like Triple H. We like all this other stuff. But, you know, we really value The Rock, bro. And now The Rock comes in and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna own most of the company now. I own the majority of it. And now I'm in charge and I'm in TKO and I want the main event at WrestleMania and I want all this other stuff. I'm going to do all these things. I want my name, The Rock. And TKO is like, well, hell yeah, we want The Rock there. So now, dude, what tells me is TKO values The Rock, it seems like, more than Triple H. So The Rock is really in charge. And there's a bit of a new power struggle here. Although it's not a struggle yet, I don't know how much, Triple H is opposed to this. But, like, after building up Cody Rhodes for, like, the last couple of years, oh, sorry, insert The Rock now. And everybody's talking about this, and I did too, man. I understand waiting. I already gave my understanding opinion the other day, but, bro, they were like, hey, man, Cody and fans, you guys all thought Cody was going to finish the story? Ha, ha, ha. Fuck you. The Rock's here. And The Rock pushed for this main event, allegedly, in the backstage. This is coming out that The Rock pitched this, pushed this, and wanted to save WrestleMania, apparently. The Rock was like, okay, CM Punk's down, this is down, this don't look good. But guys, I mean, to be honest, a week ago we started talking about this. We said, wow, the WrestleMania is kind of taking a big hit. A lot of people said this. Now all of a sudden they're pretending like they didn't say this. But a week ago they were like, well, what is going on? I mean, we got Cody and Roman, I think, and then we're gonna have Seth is kind of injured. Who's he gonna wrestle? And Gunther's there, I guess. But what's going on? What is The Rock gonna do? I mean, WrestleMania, Brock is gone. CM Punk is gone. There's a problem. All the wrestling YouTubers said that. Like, I believe last week, everybody was like, oh, shit. Like, WrestleMania, like, there's a problem here. And everyone started talking about that. And now this week, everyone's like, there was no problem. Fuck you. So I don't know. What's the right answer? But it looks like The Rock inserted himself into this thing. I'm gonna listen to some other reactions, and I'm going to give my opinion because they're all out there, man. Let's listen to Catman.
Willingly gave The Rock his main event because Cody's a nice guy. No, The Rock is a selfish bitch. That's what this boils down to. I don't really give a shit what The Rock wants to claim. Oh, this is the reason why we need to do it. This is the reason why we need to do Rock and Roll at WrestleMania. No, The Rock is selfish.
Well, you'll never be hired now. But so that was great. So there's your take. Rock's a selfish bitch. Rock is taking over, bro. At some point, we could literally have, like, The Rock be like, hey, Triple H, man, good job. Here's the thing. Good job, baby. You guys keep it up. I'm going to go film my movie. I'm going to go film this other thing. I'll see you guys later. Have a great time, man. Give me a call if you have any trouble. Give Daddy a call if you have a problem. And then Triple H is like, sounds good, Rock. You are technically my boss now, Rock. Because technically the Rock is the boss. He really is. Look at the shares. The Rock is technically the boss. And so The Rock goes to film Hollywood stuff and do Hollywood stuff, and let's say the stock takes a bigger dip at some point in the ratings maybe or something like that, and Triple H is in the middle of like 5 different storylines with all these different guys. The Rock's going to come backstage and be like, hey, man, hi, guy, how you guys doing? The Rock's here. Hey, come here, Paul. I want to talk to you. Hey, so I've been thinking, man, look at this trends, this, and the TKO guys, they really want to see a spike, this go up, and this happen, and I saw what you got going on, and basically, we're going to have to do something here. So what I'm thinking is, I'll show up at the beginning and I'll be the special guest referee. And, Rock, we've already got this planned out where this is going to happen and this other thing. Yeah, I understand that, but we're going to change around a little bit. You know what I mean? Come on, baby. Listen, here's the deal. The Rock come in. The Rock's going to do this. Rock's going to do that. And here's the other thing. The Rock also doesn't like this, this guy, Gacy or whatever. This guy's a little midget guy. Let's get that guy out of here. Here's the thing. The Rock thinks like this. How about The Rock's daughter comes out instead, and The Rock's daughter cuts a promo and starts building up, The Rock and the family and everything, and then she goes to the back, and then we have a different NXT match. How about that? And then my daughter could be the special guest referee in that match. It'd be like The Rock and daughter connection, as the referees. It's like you could see, and then Triple H is like, yeah, man, but that's Rock. That's, man, okay. I mean, and you have to do it. You've got 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 to do it. Vince McMahon 2 is here.
For WWE. Upload the highlighted video of The Rock versus Roman Reigns face-to-face on SmackDown after Cody Rhodes looks dumb as hell. And this video has over 200,000 dislikes. It's one of the...
That's the one thing that we talked about yesterday. You cannot deny that. Listen, whatever you feel about this, you love it, you hate it, you don't care, you say, wait around, whatever. Regardless of everything, one thing that we know is that Cody Rhodes looks like a fucking idiot. He looks like a moron. Kind of like in AEW when he said, if I lose, I'll never wrestle for the AEW world title. Well, then that happened, and then all the fans lost interest. They were like, well, this guy's a moron. Like, I'll never win, and like, I don't... And then they turned on him. Well, now he comes out there and cucks out to The Rock. Cucks out to the fucking Rock! That's what he did. He cucks out to The Rock. And listen, the more I think about this, the more angry I'm getting. Last night, I think I was in a state of shock. I was sort of giving the benefit of the doubt. Hey, man, you know, he can still have his moment whenever else, some other time. Like, it makes sense. Prolong it. It's going to build up. But this is The Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. I understand why. But the more I'm hearing the rumors about what The Rock has done here, what TKO is doing, oh, boy, you motherfuckers, and you all, you hate Vince McMahon. Get rid of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon. Oh, my God. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Oh, my God, bro. Now you got a micromanager. Is The Rock, I don't know if this is true. I could be wrong. And Rock, if you're listening, which you're not, I'm sure Dwayne Johnson's not listening to me in my basement. But if you're out there, you can tweet me at Meta World Online. You can DM me. You can at Joe Cronin Show. You can come on the show. Whatever. We can talk about this. You can tell me I'm a moron. This is what happened, you dumb moron, idiot. I love The Rock. I love Rock. I do. Rhymes with cock, too, by the way. But
the most disliked videos in YouTube for WWE on their channel, and quite frankly, it is well deserved. Was it a Triple H decision? By the looks of the reports coming out, no. Sounds like The Rock politicked his way to the top, and it sounds like
that is what it sounds like. Regardless of what you think, go figure. The old wrestling adage, the old wrestling politicked his way to the top. It seems like it's rearing its ugly head.
TKO decided to do that. Why, you might ask?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, because they value The Rock. They think The Rock... Listen, if you're TKO and you named off all the wrestlers, all the people, all the things, who's the biggest name in WWE to most of the TKO guys? Right? And probably a lot of the TKO guys are like sort of casuals of wrestling, and they're like, oh my God, The Rock. Because The Rock is one of the biggest names in Hollywood in the world. And The Rock is the biggest name in WWE then. So he's the biggest guy, the biggest name. This is the biggest main event, the biggest show of the biggest year. Do you think they know about all the story and Cody Rhodes finishing the thing at WrestleMania? No, they just know big event, pay-per-view, box office, what's happening, The Rock. So all it would take is The Rock to say, well, WrestleMania is a little trouble. This guy, CM Punk, got hurt. We got this other guy who can wrestle Seth for this title in the biggest main event, we're really lacking here. I want to come in and I want to save WrestleMania. I want to come in and I want to boost the show. I want to help out. I want to do something. Let's make it impactful. I just bought the TKO thing, and now I'm going to come in. And TKO probably was like, oh, my God, yes. Oh, wow, we're going to get The Rock at the biggest show, that WWE is going to put together. No brainer, let's go. They don't care about all that other stuff. It's got to be what it is. It's got to be what it is.
I mean, there's several potential reasons, but why did they actually do it? I don't know.
I think for the reason I just said.
Up until that point. Literally, in terms of their TV product, they have not made many mistakes.
I got to tell you, too, man, everybody, every video today almost every video is negative. I haven't seen any positive stuff. It's all been negativity about this. Negative video after negative video after negative video after negative tweet after negative tweet after negative tweet. It's almost all. The only people I see saying things like "shut up" are the people that hate Cody Rhodes fans. I would say there's 25% of the WWE fans out there that don't like Cody or don't care, and they're the ones that are out there like, who cares, stop crying, whatever, like Cody sucks, whatever. But that's it's a minority of people that are doing that. I am seeing a massive majority of people that go the other way. It's just it's clear. It's clear as day. And that's how people feel right now. People are pissed. Cody Rhodes wins back to back. CM Punk's injury, The Rock and Roman. There's so much wrestling news right now, but this is crazy. People are pissed. I have gone around to try to listen to everyone's opinion of this just to gauge where everybody's at. And, I'm getting a pretty clear thing, pretty clear picture of what's going on. And I'm surprised some of the dirt sheets are actually staying away from it right now. I don't see as much news as you would think on it. And the report that you're seeing everywhere is that, and I believe this. I believe this part of the report that I'm hearing everywhere. I really do. I believe this part of it. Cody Rhodes didn't think The Rock was the type of person who would come in and meddle with his finishing story, claims the report. The report is also saying, that there isn't anything malicious to this. And I'm going to go with what I'm reading now by Aiden Gibbons on Cultaholic. Unfortunately for Cody, The Rock has repeatedly done exactly that, or reportedly done exactly that. Cody Rhodes looked nailed on to finish the story at WrestleMania 40. Rhodes even pointed directly at Roman Reigns at the Rumble. He pointed at the sign. He pointed at Roman Reigns. That's the biggest issue we all have. Is this idea? This decision was made. It lines up, dude. That's why I now believe the report, because Cody Rhodes pointed at Roman Reigns and said, "I'm coming for you," and then he said he's coming for the WrestleMania, the sign. Well, there's two conflicting reports of this was always the plan, that they'd come up with this a long time ago. This was always the plan, and that this was a audible that they just pulled because they were worried that there wasn't enough star power at WrestleMania, and the WrestleMania might be in trouble because of CM Punk being hurt. Right? So, I'm starting to wonder if that part is true, because before that, I didn't believe that. I was like, no, they always plan for The Rock to do this. I'm starting to wonder if that's not true now, because I don't think it's true. Because why would Cody point to Roman and choose Roman? And the only answer is that they wanted you to think he did pick Roman so they could shock you into The Rock as actually the guy. Whatever. But you know what? Either way, it doesn't matter. But it does, because it makes Cody Rhodes look worse. There was a slight trickle of doubt of WWE's WrestleMania plans following the withdrawal of Brock Lesnar, Vince McMahon lawsuit, and CM Punk's injury, which we know. That's two big blows. No Brock Lesnar, no CM Punk. In an update from Mike Johnson of PW Insider, it's confirmed The Rock did push hard to headline WrestleMania. Some within the WWE believe he did so to save WrestleMania. Save it. After Punk and Lesnar were unable to work the show, others within WWE, however, believe The Rock would have likely pushed to main event WrestleMania 40 regardless of Punk and Lesnar being able to work or not. His $30 million in TKO shares is contingent on Johnson reaching certain milestones, one of which is him wrestling in 2024. The Rock pushed for the match to happen sooner rather than later, as he felt Rock vs. Reigns was the far bigger attraction in the company. Is he wrong? Is he not wrong? The Rock received TKO shares after being appointed to the organization's board. Is this a takeover of WWE by The Rock? Will The Rock micromanage the company going forward, always utilizing his leverage in the company? Hey, Rock thinks this, Rock says that, Rock does this. And no matter what Triple H is doing or what they're working on, The Rock can come in at any point and micromanage it and say, I don't think we should do that, let's do this. And all The Rock has to do is go to the board, go to the meeting, tell them he don't like this, he likes that, do this, do that, and they jump. How high? Jump. And then Triple H has to run the rest of the shit like he does as best he can, unless it's changed by the board or The Rock, who has a lot of influence apparently. And this is almost like Vince McMahon coming into meddle in some ways. So Triple H is lost, is still in the same role. Triple H has changed nothing, it seems like. Everybody thought Triple H was going to kind of take over the company. Well, no, he's like the leader, but he's not the general manager. He's still the coach. Triple H is still the coach of WWE, but The Rock is the GM, and he's telling the coach what to do. That's what this appears to be to me. The Rock is pushed for the main event, and I'll tell you what, I don't know what the right answer is. I've floated a lot of things out there. This will help Cody build up and be even more powerful at some point when Cody does finish the story or whatever it is. But and this is the biggest match I guess you could do. It's not wrong that The Rock coming in as the main event isn't a big deal. But it does kind of give the middle finger to everybody who's been watching the product for the last couple of years, who is invested in the Cody story. No matter how you lace it up, no matter how you draw it up, no matter what you do, that's what's going to happen, and you're going to piss a lot of people off. So if you're prepared to do that for the bigger casual pop of whatever, I guess you got what you got going on. But I don't know, man. Leave a super thanks down below if you guys want to support the channel. Super thanks down below in the comments. Do it up. And please hit the like button and stick the thumb up there if you like this video. You guys, man, help out. Help the show out. Hit the like button. Share this everywhere. Hashtag it all over Twitter and do crazy stuff on X or whatever. I don't know. And become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and listen to my behind-the-scenes podcast that I put up yesterday about the Vince McMahon situation and all the allegations going back to the 90s. And I broke it down and talked about it and played the audio of the accusations. And we went into that. It's a really good little podcast. You should listen to it. It's only on Patreon and only available here on YouTube for members only. If you're a member, become a member down below or become a patron. I mean, over 100 people are patrons and over 100 people are members here on YouTube, but we want you on board for that. We'll see you tonight, Saturday night, from Monetize This, one of the most vulgar shows on YouTube live. I want you guys to party tonight. We're going to have a lot to talk about tonight on Monetize This, and I will see you here on the Joe Cronin Show tonight. I look forward to it. But again, you got something to say, leave it in the comments. I'll be reading a lot of comments over the next couple of hours. And follow me on Twitter at MetaWorldOnline. That's at MetaWorldOnline. Instagram.com/Joe Cronin Show. Facebook.com/Joe Cronin Show. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And you can email me. I don't know. Just, I obviously have drank in like 3 cups of coffee, right? Like, I'm out of my mind at this point. Can you blame me? Right? No, you can't. This is crazy. How do you guys feel about this? So far, to me, it feels like 75% of people are upset. Maybe that number's wrong. Maybe you want to argue and dispute that number. Do it in the comments down below. Let's get at it. I'm not going to ban anybody, unless you say you're going to kill my mother or something. I don't know. I'll love to have all the discourse down below. All right, I'm really leaving. Now continue. If you don't want to leave a comment, you don't want to do all that stuff, well, continue to watch my videos. They're popping up for you right now. Good suggestions here. Look at this. Look at these. Just look at them.